look at my Instagram on my phone.
I think it's really funny the way you guys try to be persuasive.
Hey, just
Thanks.
Hey,
cool.
we
That's
recovered
enough
it.
time for me to show that cool picture in. Alright, so, what did you miss? You're probably wondering. Well, Orist got a good look at you guys in a different sense, and he sees that all of you have some sort of glint of another being somewhere on your spiritual persona. He questions all of you. Sandra reveals that she's tied to whatever being gave her that revolver, and she's been looking for them ever since. He doesn't bother questioning why, because it's very obvious what that glint is. And then Abigail so elegantly dodged the question by saying fairy stuff, which is all Orist needs to know, weirdly enough. So the question now falls onto you now. And what about you, human?
Do I have to answer that?
If you want your friend to get assistance, yes.
Fairy stuff.
He looks between you and Abigail. The same fairy.
I don't think so.
No, totally not, right? What's your fairy? Don't tell me later.
You don't ask a lady the fairy on the first day. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god, stop guys. I'm
Fairy, devil, unknown fill god, and another fairy. You guys are a very cursed sort.
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
I'm not cursed.
Well, not cursed. That's actually.
I love my fairy.
Oh shit, you actually have a fairy. I thought you were bluffing.
Alright.
I probably shouldn't have said that, I'm sorry.
I'm really just saying this for her benefit. I whispered to Wyatt.
I heard that.
Oh.
Alright. He hops off the branch that he was sort of sitting upon, lands on the ground, goes over to Abigail. Let's get training then. Deal's a deal. Yes! Abigail just immediately goes, yes!
Yay.
That being said, vague answers. And he points at you, Aminius, and at Abigail. Give vague instructions. Shit!
My story's boring. You don't want to know it.
Everyone thinks that. I assure you, everyone's stories are quite interesting to me. But, let's get on with it. Meet me in the forest. 1 hour. Walks around a tree and disappears.
Needs to stop doing
Wait,
that.
where in the forest? Anywhere. You guys hear echo from above. Wait, 1 hour. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Everyone just begins running off.
Okay. Sneaky stuff later then?
Later!
Cool, okay.
She's a bit occupied. And we should
Yeah,
probably
I
get
know.
out before they kick us out.
Yeah, probably.
You guys tactfully leave before getting ejected.
Good day.
You see Abigail running through the field! The grass field here, past the huntsman, Andreev, Michaela, and Pikes.
Shouldn't be.
And you guys are just sort of...
Sandra does
Full of
quick
it.
math to figure out how far away the nearest forest is. Like the
Just want
forest
to
that's
figure out
actually
if she's
walls.
heading in the blooming.
Yeah, the closest forest tree line is, It's a barely attainable task.
I understand why she's running.
Yeah. Is there going to be
Okay.
hellhounds out there? Well, I mean, there will be, but like, are they in her path? I'm sort of concerned now. Should we?
No, they were a bit far out. She should be fine in theory.
Yeah, I suppose so. They were kind of in the one area, weren't they?
I mean, if you want to
Oh,
run
she'll be
after her
fine,
and go
she'll
and
be
help her,
fine.
that's fine. You could do your shite.
Nah, she'll be fine. She's a big girl.
So,
Anyways.
you three are outside of the tree line. Cool. Now what?
I mean, I have
It's basically only been like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So it's still before noon.
Sorry if I screwed that up.
Oh, I don't really think it could have gone any better. So I think we're good.
She was just as vague, whether intentional or not, as you were, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
nevertheless,
I gotta stop sassing these elves.
I very much so. Follow me, and she starts heading off in a direction just to make sure that we're away from the fucking forest.
Okay.
Dutifully follows.
Same here.
So, now that you guys are away from the tree line, what do you guys do?
Sandra wants to look around and finds, you know what? She's gonna go back to the druid that O befriended that we smoked weed with once.
Lexari.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I don't think I actually wrote down her name because technically I never got her name. Oh no, I wrote it down. I'm just stupid. Anyways,
Didn't you smoke weed with her?
I believe we had introductions. Nevertheless, I desire to go find them and talk to them real quick about a certain turtle shell project. See if they know someone that is like, good at
in here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, see if they know someone that's good at craftsmanship for such a weird thing.
You go to Lexari's corner of the grove, the abandoned ruins of the old town for the night.
Claimed by nature.
She's there, tending her plants, some of which are of a druggy sort, some of which are, good for cooking spices. I guess the druggy sort is also good as cooking spice, just in a different sense.
Yeah. Some dope brownies, some delicious butter.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Wheat
So,
pancakes. Anyways.
Yeah, so she's just sort of there. Hello. What can I do for you?
Hello again.
With a quaint smile.
I was wondering if you know anyone that's a craftsman of odd things. Well, it's not an odd craft; it's just odd materials.
You'll have to be more specific.
Hey, remember the giant tortoise thing we killed yesterday?
Yes.
Kept a few pieces of that, and I was wondering if you knew someone that could make like bowls out of it.
Bowls?
Hey, I'm looking to
Thanks.
make things for people or something. I don't know.
He thinks there are some moments. Well.
Right, odd. Not abstract or difficult.
Not
just
odd.
weird.
I've heard this craft done many times before. I'm just simply racking my head as to who's still around. Can help you with it.
Because a lot of people got shipped out.
I know someone. Someone of your ken. Well, of an elven ken. Not a wood elven.
I was about to say, if you send me back to Oris and Darcy, we were just there. I would have just asked them.
Darcy is quite a competent craftsman when it comes to this sort, but I doubt she will help you.
Hey. We kind of used our allotted time with her today, let's say.
Her patience.
Aye.
Well, luckily for you, the person I shall point you towards is not that sort. You might have seen them last night. You went to the graveyard, yes?
Aye, we stopped in.
You were led there, yes?
Aye.
Then you've already met him.
Right, that fella.
Vasileus.
Thank you. I don't remember if he actually introduced... No, he definitely introduced himself to Tannum.
Introduce himself to all of you.
Aye.
Yeah, I've got.
It's just a matter of whether your character is paying attention. Whether...
There was some
Tortoise.
delicious tortoise soup going on, so...
Yeah, maybe the deliciousness made you blind and deaf.
That does happen.
Slightly
It does happen.
ignorant.
It does.
She had her focuses, and they were not on the new person.
Rendered incapacitated by the delicious juices of the tortoise.
The juice.
The juice. The
Uh,
jewel. Anyways,
So, they'd be graveyard, correct? Or...
likely. It is something to know, like, Vasileus does have, like, different parts of, like, bows and stuff built into his attire, so
Right,
it's
right.
not
Makes
that
sense.
far an ask.
Yeah. Logical conclusion kind of thing.
I say armor, he doesn't wear armor. He's a monk, after all.
He just has
Decorative-
bones.
Decorative bone trimming, we'll
He's got
say.
them bones.
So yeah, you know, you have an idea where you're going.
Aye.
You guys are literally just following Russian.
Yeah, pretty much unintentionally.
You guys go to the graveyard now.
Real quick before we take off, she had one more thing.
Uh,
Since we're actually ended that way, that is very convenient for me. Do you have some like vine roots or vines or vine roots or vine seeds or whatever that I could use?
there is an eyebrow at this. Of what sort?
Hmm.
The entire place is like overgrown with vines and the like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Garth is thinking something that like Sandra doesn't know the representation of plants like Darcy was showing us with the forget-me-nots the other day. So she would
the
just describe it.
Harmonic flower language.
Yeah, thank you. It's just something that like kind of represents like expansion in life, I guess. Like just vines that just like grow like wild and free. Let's go with that. Which is probably just vines in general. Easy to take.
You would be right.
She just doesn't want to like rip them off the wall because I feel that's, you know, pretty fucking disrespectful.
I mean, if you do it for a house, yes. If you do it in other parts of the maybe still yes, but also maybe no.
And that's why she asks. One of our companions passed early on when we were first here, and I wanted to leave those there.
Well. Okay, I know in real life this
Yes.
isn't actually what the term means,
Uh-huh.
because in real life it just means a flower, and it's just a term for a flower. A specific type of flower, but she will give you, in this world, because this is fucking magic world, so no one fucking at me.
Magic.
Fucking flowers come alive and eat corpses, alright? Leave me alone. She's going to give you a literal wallflower. Meaning it grows on the walls like a vase. So it's a literal wallflower.
I can work with that.
She trims off, or pulls out from root and then trims off it. I say pull out, she doesn't pull it out, she coaxes it out.
Oh, coaxes. That's a very different word than I would have thought.
She's a druid. She can
Makes
talk to
sense.
plants.
That's like a 3rd level spell, isn't it? Anyway.
Lexa, level 20. Well,
Surprise.
would you be surprised?
Eh.
It's like hanging out with Snoop Dogg, okay? You're hanging out with a deity, you just don't realize it.
Fair.
So yeah.
Snoop Dogg does know a lot about grass.
All about plants and weeds.
Where is that death save? Damn it, I lived.
Hey, Bible. So yeah, she gives you a wallflower.
Thank you very much for the information and the flower.
She does like a nod and it goes back to tender plants.
And now it's the graveyard.
Now you go to the graveyard.
Hilly.
You look around the graveyard. You see people here.
Mm.
Some first waivers, some second waivers. You go to the memorial site and you don't see Vasily.
Hmm.
The place where you last saw him. Or I guess the place where most of your interaction took place.
Mm. Mm. Let's see. Is there like a building that they would have for like storage or like hang out there if you're a gravekeep kind of thing, or?
There is. The same one I described for Russian.
She would go and rap a tap on that door and see if anyone's home.
Opening it up. It's funny, in having a town with consistent NPCs, it's as if like I could just recycle and just keep using them. It's crazy, right? You see, you already heard the fucking description. You see groundskeeper Elgin. Obviously, your character doesn't know, but I'm not gonna re-describe it
Yeah.
because it's only been like literally an hour.
Insert. There you go.
You're an elf,
Mm.
so you get a shot at this. She's old. Even by elven standards, she's old. To the rest of you, she looks like any other elf.
It's the very little details.
Well, that's the thing. Like, to me, elves don't age. Like, when they get old, they don't really age. They don't get, like, wrinkles and stuff like that. They still... maybe their hair changes color and stuff like that. But other than that, they basically still look the same throughout their adult lives.
Makes sense with the connection to Faye.
Yeah. But so yeah, you can tell she's old. How old? So normal lifespan for an elf in this world is not 1,000 years. Both fucking says, but it's like 250. She's definitely crossed the 2-century line. So meaning she's seen multiple different developments in the provinces, if she were in the provinces.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she came from... Oh, wow, I can't remember the Elven homeland. Starts with G?
Yeah, it does. Crazy.
Gethalthalor.
I could tell you, but if I tell you, you'll never learn.
Gethalthalor. Amazing.
Correct.
Yay! For some reason in my
Gethalthalor.
head... Thank you. So, for some reason in my head, it jumps between that is the Elven homeland and that is, like, one of the capitals in the Feywilds. For some reason.
Your characters don't know what the capitals of the Feywilds are.
Just don't worry about it.
Ain't none of you ever been.
Sorry.
Hopefully.
I have that capitals here.
Internet. Feels bad, Rebecca. Her shit is not handling it today. Anyways, oh god, why am I so bad with the name? What's the name of the guy we were coming here to talk to?
I literally just told you to, so I'm not gonna help you.
I'm terrible at
Basileos.
this. Thank you. Basileos. I knew it started with a V.
Yeah, so it leaves him and Varric.
We're looking for Varric now. We're looking for Basileos. Do you happen to see him today?
She just opens the door and just for you to come in.
I go inside the house.
You hear Basileos is sharpening his blade.
Oh, that's very convenient. Hello. We met last night, you remember me, right?
He's still staring at his blade.
Not a very talkative bunch.
Elian taps you on the shoulder. Give him some time. He gets like that. Might I offer you some refreshment in the meantime? Some water, tea, something like that.
Sure. I
She nods.
just some type of tea. I'm not particularly picky.
She nods. She comes back with tea after about 10 minutes. All of you get this smoky, I want to say texture, appearance tea.
Right. So what is this?
The lady just drinks it. Try it.
Alright. Fine, keep your mysteries. Sip. It tastes like...
A wizard arrives precisely when he needs to. No, it tastes, despite its like very gray and smoky appearance, you know, like a certain place, you know, a puff puff pass. Despite its very stark contrast appearance, it actually has a lot of genuine flavor. It slaps you with bitterness immediately, but then the aftertaste of that, you get sort of this how do I put this? This sort of what's the word? What's I'm an idiot. Rosa means rose. It's a sort of like rose wine taste to it. It doesn't hit you with alcohol, like the alcohol
But it has,
flavor.
Like, the flavor of like the actual like rosy kind of part.
To replace like the alcoholic bitterness with a more herbal bitterness.
That is a
If that
very
makes sense.
interesting tea. No stress.
She leaves a tea, like a Japanese teacup, you know. So it's basically just cylinder with a little lid on it, and like at Basileos' feet, and then she just sort of sits on a little mat next to him as he just continues sharpening it. You guys have been given seats, and she just sips at it. It's weird tea, but it's a palate cleanser. I'll put it like that. It's a palate cleanser.
It's got a hint of something to it.
Yeah. And eventually Vasily just holds out the edge, just sort of stares down it. His eyes become a little bit less focused, and then he sheaves it, sits down the whetstone, puts the whetstone down next to the tea, takes off the lid for it, and then just pulls out a mask and drinks it. Thank you, Owen. Of course. You're here to see me, yes?
Alright, that is correct. Sir,
What may I do for you?
Wow, Garth's brain stopped working for words for a second.
Happens for all of us.
I just had a project that I wanted to see if you could assist me with.
Depends on the project.
So we have these, this turtle shell from the kill that we had last night, and I want to see if they
remember
could be, it. Yeah, I want to see if they could be crafted into bowls. And after asking around,
How big?
I was pointing your way. Probably like a usual soup bowl size. She does like a size of a small bowl, like maybe 4 inches, 5 inches diameter.
I don't know the material. I don't hold it in my hands, but sounds doable enough.
Really should have brought that with me. How much would she have been able to keep from the thing?
This heavy, dense as fuck material. Not a lot. On you, not a lot.
Yeah.
In the wagons, they probably kept it all. But you're not 100% certain if Oswald plans to keep it.
Right. It could have uses, it could not have uses, kind of situation.
Oh no, if it doesn't have a use, he'll make it happen. Don't worry about that.
Nice.
The beauty about being the better side of Alchemist is that if something doesn't have a use for you now, you make it have a use for you later. So, I would say for narrative's sake, you could we'll say that you hung on to probably enough to make a set for every PC. So, 5.
New portcullis for the city. Turtle shell.
Haha.
No.
That's the thing.
I mean, it wouldn't be
Pulled it out
terrible.
like an hour or so ago.
Oh, you're not muted. the total click of him. So yeah.
I also wanted to get like how many did my brain stop? Like 3. I wanted like a minimum of 3, but 1 for each NPC. Now I'm just thinking like, do I want to give everyone a bowl and not give them to like the people that I wanted to?
Tell you what, roll me luck, and I'll just say you have enough to make something for every player or character of the party. If you roll 4, what's the 2d12 for?
Nope. That's a nope.
Okay, so the 2d12 was for. He's typing something for the 2d12. I'm curious.
Thinking emoji.
Thinking emoji.
Because I'm on the spectrum.
Because I'm special. Okay, you'll have to go talk to Oswald to get more. Assuming he gives it to you.
I think that can be done. Theoretically, I'd have to talk to him about it later. Yeah, she would just like go describing like, oh, we have about like this much, so blah 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 blah. If you want, I can go back to. She would have left that probably at Ian's place. I can go back to the house we stay in and bring it here if you want.
If you wish.
Do you desire any compensation for this?
Depends on material.
Fair enough point.
And it depends on how much of a rush you're in to have it.
Not terribly so.
Then I doubt any compensation. Sticks the lid back on the teacup. Stands up. Goes out to sort of like a kitchen area.
Is very much a man of few words.
Words cost very little. They mean very little. In all due respect, would you, if your friend were still alive and you knew it was their time to, would you have said so many words? Or would you have rather hug them, shake their hand, try to save them?
Probably the latter.
Exactly. Leave words for the poets. People of our sort are people of action.
Very true. Speaking of friend, I need to stop by there again. I'll come by here later with the material, or I'll have like a runner send it over.
As you wish. Simply send it over to me. You've already told me the size of the shape you want. I will see it done. I have not promised expediency, but I promise it will be done. Something for my free time and idle hands.
Well, I thank you for your free time and your idle hands, son. And I think she will take that opportunity to make her leave.
You leave.
Yes.
Roger.
Yeah.
I will say, because we actually don't have tremendous amounts of time, that you
Yeah.
just have enough material. Because that's just so much simpler.
Fair enough.
Because I don't want to run fucking analytical mathematics on how dense is a tortoise shell when the tortoise has a tree growing on it, has earth on its back, and is made of stone. I don't need to. I don't fuck.
There's
care.
so many
Magic.
numbers.
It's
Magic.
magic.
Eat it. Anyways.
Alright?
Yeah, and also...
No,
I
wait,
wish
no,
you
it
all
just
time
acts
to
like
be
sand when it dies. Do I have...
Woo.
No?
Anyway,
Yeah, so
so there's that.
yeah.
Yes.
You can honestly just flag down a runner, because runners have like you know how like malls have like information booths?
Right, they have like spots where they stop by occasionally.
Well, they just have spots that they just chill at, like hangout spots. These are usually near cafes, restaurants, places of food and
Recharge.
drink it, or import. Yeah, but yeah, it's couriers hang out wherever they want to hang out. If one place doesn't have like a lot of couriers hang out on it, people get sort of told to just get assigned there, which very rarely happens because couriers are... They'll basically, whenever they finish a job, they'll just stop somewhere. Whichever is the closest spot, and then just hang there until the next job comes. So you find the closest courier, I want to say outpost. Just post. Courier post.
Location. Be like,
And
go there, grab the
flag
stuff,
one, they... Yeah.
bring it over to these people.
Yeah.
How much do they charge for such?
Because of how heavy it is, probably...
50 gold.
Probably... Let's see, so where are you at now? So, probably 2 gold.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing for an expeditionary.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fair.
Except for the 2 broke expeditionaries in this group, by the way.
Indeed.
Jesus.
So yeah.
Give me a sec.
The stuff gets delivered, and at this point it's only like 12 at most. It's probably so... Yeah, it's like 12 at most. You guys are just sort of chilling around. You're like, alright, what do we do now?
Sandra would have
Lunch?
stopped. Sandra would
You
have
could go get
stopped
some lunch.
by Rainy's grave and planted the little flower over there. She didn't want to say anything. She just stand there for like a minute and then agree. Let's go get lunch. Because Garth doesn't have much else that he would want to do on this day.
Do you guys just want to fast forward to where Roshin shows up at the Margin Grove?
Yeah.
That's a-
Yeah,
option, yeah.
yeah, sounds fair, yeah.
You guys just
Kill a
hang out
couple
with
hours.
Surrey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Velitha shows up in that time.
Oh, hi there.
Your elven friend with, you know,
Mm-hmm.
an obsidian blade and stag horns.
The guy
Showing
who
from her
ass
helmet.
kicked by a certain fighter.
Yeah. Fast forward some hours as you guys just pass the time. You guys are chilling at Luxuri's place, and Roshan, you're there now.
Oh, what a massive
Yo.
coincidence! By coincidence, I mean
Yeah,
it definitely came out.
Fancy, fancy seeing you here.
Hmm. Is O still not able to talk? Looks like it.
Maybe.
Oh, well, hello, it's good to see you. I didn't see you come in or hear you.
They're here first.
Wink, wink.
Yo.
Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
We took care of the things we had to today and decided to wait around.
Yeah.
Got a new pipe, by the way. And guess what Velith was fucking smoking?
Hell yeah.
She's not smoking weed. She's smoking normal pipe.
Oh, fine.
Ugh. Damn it.
The respectable stoners.
I missed out last time.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Hello. Thank you, by the way, for yesterday. It's quite the delicious feast.
Oh my god, it was.
Oh, I wish. My pleasure. As well as all my friends put their lives on the line for
Yep.
It was worth getting shot in the face with acid or poison. Can't remember what that thing spat at us, honestly. It just hurt.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite the fight.
Oh yeah. Most expensive meal I ever had.
Say, did you hear about the play, Further?
I at the college yesterday.
Ah, yes, I heard there was quite the show. And the intermission act was something else.
It was astoundingly realistic.
Yes. To the point that many of us are concerned it wasn't. Fake.
Oh, it was not.
I figured. Why do you bring it up?
Just wanted to know your thoughts on it.
I wasn't there, so I don't know all of it. But it seems that some second waiver like us had a problem with her first waiver kin
Hey,
and killed him on grounds of matricide.
it shouldn't be a situation of first wave versus second waiver, though.
It might not be, but you have to understand the implications behind it nonetheless.
Not wrong.
Call my high elven blood in me.
Well, I can honestly say I am less worried about the implications than the repercussions.
And what repercussions do you believe it have?
I believe only Nadia can answer that now.
Oh, is that her name? Nadia. Pretty name.
Pretty short. But...
Pretty name, and apparently pretty sort. Such an ugly deed. And past.
very messy past, it sounds like.
Quite. Well, whoever she is, however she looks, I wish her the best in going forward. That's all we have, after all. Tomorrow. In the hopes of it, at least.
Hey.
It's hard to live for tomorrow when you can only see yesterday.
Wisely put.
What?
Hard to see it tomorrow when you're focused on yesterday. Remember the past, but don't dwell on it, effectively.
Apparently, indeed.
But anyways, that aside, it is good to see you all again.
That's aside, that's aside.
What brings you here? It seems that you three, she points with the tip of her pipe, are just lounging here, but Roshan, what brings you here?
It's a very comfortable environment.
Well, yes, it is probably the nicest place in the town. But I came here to ask, put a question and a favor.
I'm assuming of luxury.
Yes.
She looks over at Luxury, who's in the middle of grinding something.
Not that I do not trust you.
No. I'm assuming it's something of her druidic expertise.
No, not this time. Well, maybe. I'm going to be going away for a few days. And I would ask if you could keep an eye on Attica.
Hacker's like outside, sniffing at some flowers.
That's a
Aww,
big ask.
He loves Atker.
he's so cute.
Your
My friend.
troll friend. An intriguing ask. And she looks over like, sorry. I can certainly see it done. Although if I might inquire myself. She gestures to the three people that have been left. Do you not have others?
Yes, I do. But in case she wanders through.
Ah, I see. Well, then yes, certainly. Consider it done.
Thank you.
You're going to the woods for a few days.
I am.
Bella just sort of like looks at you still. Interesting. Might ask why.
Clear my head. Get back on focus, if you will.
Ah, I know that quite well. Well, may the woods provide you ample distraction, we'll say.
And, do you know if there is a guardian of these woods?
Bella raises an eyebrow and looks over like, sorry. Of the woods surrounding the town. None that I've ever had a chance to commune with.
Yes, I feared as much. These lands are very strange.
Indeed. Which is why we take small steps here. Cultivating. Regrowing Margin's presence.
One day at a time, I suppose.
The forest is not growing but a day, or a week, a month. Takes time.
Indeed. What are y'all up to today?
Well, y'all PCs.
Sandra doesn't have much of anything planned for the rest of the day. Until the next time we see
Apparently,
you.
apparently all my shit's closed, so...
We go shopping.
Oh.
We could start that bar crawl early, but it's a bit early.
I mean, is it really?
Yes.
It could be late. Like, maybe just took a little...
somewhere in the world.
Exactly. And technically, it could just be a break from last night. So, I mean, if anything, we're starting late.
Technically, Tandem's already beaten all of you to the bar.
This is true. That's right. That's true.
We'll need to go meet him then.
Well, if you want an exceptionally interesting night, you could always try the mushroom wine.
The what?
I was about to.
And then you guys hear just liquid in a container as Luxury pulls out a bottle. What? Luxury, what is that? It's exactly what Russian says it is. It's mushroom wine. That's not any more descriptive of what it is, though. It is wine made of mushrooms.
It's more descriptive.
I mean,
But the question is,
Fair.
why are you not being more explicitly descriptive?
They say before the first time you imbibe it, telling you what it does changes the results.
Oh,
oh, that sounds quite interesting. Actually, I'm tempted.
Sandra definitely has a
Me
smile on her
too.
face.
Give me. Can may I please
I
partake?
am.
Please.
Bellathor like flicks like the remnants of her pipe onto the ground, stomp it out. I'm afraid that I have other things to do today, but thank you for the
Aw.
offer. Perhaps some other time. Well, don't let me going stop you from drinking it.
Oh,
I bid you all a good afternoon, and hopefully, she eyes the mushroom line. Good evening.
good afternoon and good evening. You
And
should be
Bellathor
grand.
departs.
Thank you.
Good day.
May you find what you were looking for, even if it is not what you need.
I really like that saying, actually.
May you find clarity in the woods. Clarity you so desire. Bellathor departs.
Okay.
So about that wine, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm
What kind of
insanely
saves are we
curious.
talking here?
I don't know.
Sanity saves.
Yeah.
Should we get everyone?
Something
All
like
right,
Rick
so
did tell us
when you
not
guys
to get in trouble.
start the Call of Cthulhu book instead.
Eric did say not to get in trouble, but this is also a controlled situation.
He did say.
This is controlled.
Hey, it's better than us just walking around town. We're at someone's house, kind of.
There's
That's
responsible
right.
adults.
That's right. Don't drink and drive. Just stay at someone's house until you sober up. Gotcha.
You should
Yeah.
not drink and bake.
It's definitely like controlled in
It's
quotation
called a
marks. Though.
crossfade. Thank you very much.
I'll
It's
be
a
fine. We'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Go first, champ.
Other than
What do you two have to go? Because you guys have been talking about
What could
alcohol all
go
day.
wrong?
yeah,
What
let's go for
could
it.
go wrong? Famous.
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Pass it over.
Okay. This might fuck you up.
Give it.
I'm pretty sure you all know that.
Yeah.
They're consenting adults. Now give them the thing so I can laugh at them.
Give it.
I'm going to type to O the DC level.
Oh bless.
Okay,
That's
here we go.
that's a good thing.
So don't think I'm bullshitting you, okay? So this is preemptive, right?
Oh god, please get a natural 20.
Well, no.
Oh yeah, y'all got this.
The DC's actually
Okay.
12. It's not alcoholic at all. It just tastes bad because mushrooms. Is it just gonna be like eating a portobello sandwich?
It's wine!
Yeah, that's a good point.
So who's first?
I'll be the guinea pig.
Okay.
I'm sitting here clapping. Yeah.
Thank you. Please,
Okay.
please. It's,
Okay.
it's no
What did
need
Darcy
for
say?
segregation.
Darcy said like ram head or something like that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey. No.
I'm saying it in an endearing way.
Oh, are you?
You should
I'll
not.
put it up here. Also be endearing
okay,
too.
Okay.
Not drink.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
There's a
come on.
variety of different saves. You can- Wow, that's really good.
No, you succeed. Good job.
Hey, guys, it's not too bad.
You're
It's a
drunk.
month ago.
Is it bad that I want a
Ah.
natural one?
Am I drunk?
You're drunk. You've taken but one sip of this as a tasting thing, and
Hey guys, I'm feeling pretty happy.
you're considered, by the rules of the game, poisoned.
Oh,
For how long?
okay.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, hey guys, this is really nice. Come have a go. I don't want to be the only one poisoned.
Well, it's like poisoned, because that's the only way that the game could define it. And alcohol is a poison by moral standards. So,
I suppose so.
I looked at me.
who's next?
Amanius.
Alright. Take a big swig. Glug, glug.
Oh, you
Slurp.
take a big swig.
Slurp.
Yeah. I ain't no
chump.
bitch.
Make me a wisdom saving throw of disadvantage.
Wisdom.
Okay.
It's.
I take a sniff of it first and kind of swirl it around and then take a big...
Yeah, you already took a swig. So make it.
Ooh!
Oh, there we go.
219.
You're intoxicated. Considered poison until a time which I won't tell you.
Okay.
My god, what happens if you fail?
You know what that
I
means.
need to know.
I know.
Okay.
Honestly, I think both of those are still fails. So I guess Sandra is going to take a shot.
Sandra.
Okay. Take a shot.
Fail,
That's your
fail,
perfect
fail,
opportunity
fail,
to say
fail.
knife here.
Oh.
So I'm guessing
knife
that's a
here.
dex save.
That's a dex save with disadvantage.
A disadvantage. How do I toggle?
Took a shot.
Doop, 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 boop. Ah, that's not as bad as I wanted it to be.
You are intoxicated to a point in which I won't tell you.
Dope.
Oh.
She also definitely took the bullets out of her gun. Not that she can't put them back in, but just to
Hey,
make
I'm
sure.
just saying it's harder when you're drunk to
Exactly.
bullets into the chamber.
It's clink. Ah, crap! I've dropped it.
So, how interesting. How interesting. So yeah, you guys are all immediately intoxicated. And that's honestly all you feel. Other than the potency, it tastes like mushrooms.
Mm.
It tastes like mushroom ketchup. And yes, that exists. It was a real
Really?
condiment back in the day. So it's just sort of sweet but tart flavor to it. So obviously, a strong umami flavor because that's what mushrooms have.
That's weird.
Yeah. It obviously still tastes like mushrooms.
Mm. I imagine just be a bit like cold mushroom soup, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
This is extremely strong.
Mushroom.
Why is that a thing?
Hmm?
That is so convenient perfect.
That's so. Thank you, I didn't realize that was a good.
god.
Okay. So, Russian, do you drink it too, or are you good?
Yeah, not this time.
Not this time. Yeah, you're heading out. You're heading
Take a
out.
small bit for later.
See,
take
you're
a
the
little-
responsible adult.
You take a little, not a little flask, but like just like an alchemical, like tall test tube beaker thing. Sorry, it gives
for 2 servings, in case
Okay.
you find a guest.
2
Sure.
2 test tubes.
So yeah, you guys are intoxicated. The world is the drunk world, and this is again why I think you guys are functioning alcoholics and druggies.
At every possible.
Because you guys combined the two just now.
Hey.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, is it like drug mushrooms?
Yes, it is drug mushrooms.
Really?
Ah.
Did you
Why
not pick
did I
up on
never
that one,
put two
Chief?
together? No, I didn't.
It's magic mushroom wine.